Don Richfield, I'm the county board representative for District 24, so I'm supervisor. I've heard everything that you guys have said today. Realize, and I'm going to expand a little bit on what Josh said, this is a representative democracy that we have here. This is how a democratic representative democracy works. You have to come in and you have to be there, you have to talk, you have to talk to the representative. Every village board member has their phone number listed. If you have questions for a board member, you call them. If you have questions for a supervisor, you get on the horn and you tell me what you want me to do. If it's going to be if you want a referendum, this is what you have to do. It's not just come up here and just say everybody's got to go, because there's one issue that is being addressed. You have to let your representative know. You've elected them to represent you. Even if you didn't vote for them, you're still your representative, and they still have to listen to what you have to say. So use your time to get to the board meetings. I mean, county board meetings, nobody attends it.
You can't talk about this, Don, at a board meeting. We can't talk about it.
Well, if you want to talk during a board meeting, you call up. I don't know, Josh, who you want to talk to, get it on the agenda. You are limited to what you can talk to in a posted open meeting, like open meeting law says. What's on the agenda is all that can be discussed.
Which is precisely why I had this meeting, because we haven't had this on agenda for a couple of years now.
So you need to call, get it on the agenda, then it's part of the discussion. Then you can talk about it at a meeting. But you can contact by email, you can contact by telephone. You can let your representative know exactly how you feel about everything. And if we don't tell them, they're representing you, they're trying to figure out what you want, and they're going to vote appropriately. So you need to tell them.
It's easier for them to snowball a single person over the phone than it is a group.
Okay,
Is it best for us then to set up some type of organization amongst the 100 that did show up, to start doing a door-to-door petition, that when we bring this in front of the board, that let's say we have 3,000 people of your 11,500 that want this brought to their attention? Will they listen?
I think there is an
organization that's on the card.
And the way that our government is set up is a representative democracy. That doesn't mean that you can vote on every issue. It means that you'll handle. I guess the very bottom line answer to your question is, it's about representative democracy. That's what it's about. That's all. Representative democracy. No. The difference between what you're talking about, what I'm talking about, is you're asking to have 11,500 people, 100 of whom are here. 100 of whom are here. That's 0.1% are here.
First of all, I think it's really great that you guys showed up. I'm very disappointed that others did not. This is a very important thing. We need to do, Josh, before we leave, is to find out how we can solidify that we each get one equal vote, what the process is, what kind of a meeting can we get set. And your opinion is your opinion, or whatever. But as taxpayers and residents here, we need to do that tonight. We need to find out how we can have the next meeting. We can each count as one vote. It's locked, promoted, and then it's done. End of story. I want my vote to count, but I want everybody to know when the vote is. I don't care about the board members about this. They're too powerful. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. But I think that we are all educated, we're good people, we're here for a reason. It makes me angry, it makes me not proud of Richfield that this is going on. And I'm exhausted from this meeting. I just can't believe this. So I would like to know if you could tell us what the process is in a sentence or two to lock and load our vote, all being one vote, all equal, and then just be done with it. Because it's too exhausting. It really is. We just need to have it equal, and the board members are too powerful. We just need to have that break away from this issue. End of story.
The way to, you're asking the way to eliminate that.
Yes, just how do we get together and legally tear this ordinance apart, make it the right way, and we each get one vote. My neighbors who don't come, and my family that doesn't come, we each need an equal vote, and they all need to be heard, so we have 3 minutes. So what do you want?
The short answer to the question is you petition the board to do an amendment to the ordinance. And you wouldn't want to, what you're saying is that you want a referendum bill, do I correct that understanding correctly?
I believe that's what I want.
So if that's the case, what you would do is modify the ordinance that exists now. You wouldn't want to take it off the book. So you would request an amendment to, you can come and talk to me to do it. You would request an amendment to the ordinance to change it so that it's not west of 175 instead of everywhere. That's essentially what you do.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Sure.
Josh, state law says that we can't do a petition and referendum to change that law.
State law says that we can't do a petition or referendum
Statute 9.20,
to change what law?
that public works ordinance.
An existing ordinance.
You can petition to change the ordinance. The board has the authority to make the decision. That's the only.
I can talk
I'll work with Kristen. If anybody else is interested in doing that, I'm happy to walk you through the process of what you need to do to get it in front of the board, to ask them to change it, and then go from there.
When is our next election for board members?